And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go of the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're revving me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage where we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in a fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. You brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me. Hell, I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. May will throw to get us started here. Jump on, caught by his back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's up?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that run puts them right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Here's made in the air. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Go. Set.
Right to the air is Herbert. Catch made right side by Coleman. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him to route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So 1st down from the 41.
Set.
Now Herbert to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden in the 2nd. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Set.
No run here with Amari on Hampton. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Ready.
Again, it's Hampton. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ground route. Set. Wide 80. Wide 80. Hot. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He rolls to his right. Finds a man right side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. But when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
12.
Hampton now up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Delta to Hunt. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him at the 2 yards.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Black 80. Black. What is it?
Herbert from the gun. Brings it in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's May on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him. Altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Running back motions right. Back to the air. It's May. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this third down.
Hey, what's that?
Here he goes, third and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Herbert now. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches.
Set. Camper. Set.
Running it with Hampton. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. First and 10 now from the 46.
5-9. Set. 380. Go.
Back to Hampton. Running down the left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
24-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Set. 380. Drop. 21.
Short side option here. He's running left. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Chargers 14. Patriots nothing.
Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right, here we go, throw.
Running back gets the handoff. Still going inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now they send their back in motion right. 1st down. May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey, what's up? Right here, right here.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. This is from 35 out on the left hash.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what we're looking for on the call sheet.
Now Borregalis on to send it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum.
That's just excellent dime coverage. Excellent dime defense right there. Quarterback, he's going to see a defender in coverage no matter where he looks. The end goal is making him force a throw when he shouldn't, and then capitalizing on the mistake with the turnover.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
What's up? Here.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To the air on 1st down. May. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the gun, it's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
So 1st down from the 41. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Made a throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
May now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Sending him on the dime. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stops. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amounts to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
May. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
intended for
Searching for Kyle Williams that time. So that brings them to third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive. That's caught for the first. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. To throw, here's May. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if we wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Smith does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
I think I can see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on third and goal. Back to Smith. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1. May throwing for it. And we're going to stay at a 2-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on fourth and goal as they turn it over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Herbert out of his end zone. Connection made to Coleman. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Set. Cut.
Here's Herbert. He's not not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. Escapes the pocket. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Down inside, give to Hampton. Next attempt, he's still going. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's 4th down.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, make siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was passed in the face.
It's gonna be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. This is brought in by Coleman. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. On to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's Hampton, over the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Go.
On the counter, it's Hampton. Breaks the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense. Because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend. The centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the clock stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
380. You're not. 380.
To the air this time. Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded and forced a fourth down.
Offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Crowd right. Set. Back 80. Ready.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. It is caught at the 20. They take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They'll go left side with Hampton. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Herbert from the gun. He just throws this one away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
5-9. Hey, Ray.
Under the gun, here's Hampton. Got down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down.
At the 18-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Kappa. Go.
They snap it to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. I don't think he got to the marker. He looked a little short, and yes, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. On first down, they'll run. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play, back at the 8. One felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you could live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
May now from the gun. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Yeah, looks as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes it inside the opposing 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At the 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
From the red zone now. Has room into the secondary. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 31-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
From the gun, it's May. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. But once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. Here's May to the air. He has the first over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one gains 7. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. They go play action. Here's May. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. Connects on the crosser. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's a New England first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's May again. Fits it through the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
In the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's May. Throw was caught, and he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll try and punch it in. And the power play up the gut results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's May. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to finish 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it an 11-point ball game.
Patriots 10. Andres Borregales to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hampton trying the left side. Crashes through a tackle. They give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down. Got some whistles here. Officials calling for a stoppage. Injured player, it appears. And that is their running back, Omarion Hampton. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Right up the gut. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Play action now for Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Crowd right. Go.
The give here on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Balin Tiger. Balin. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. He finds him beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. So 21 yards and the 1st. What a call to go for it there on 4. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Lion.
Now Herbert again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call. As it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
So for those of you keeping track, we get a solid completion for decent yardage on 1st. Then we go backwards on 2nd, Kate. I guess we got a quality rubber match right here on 3rd down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Patriots into the dime, 3rd down.
Set.
3rd and long for him here. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. These things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The lead looks safe, but the Pendles staying down. They're going for this. They snap it to Herbert. That's cut beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it, he's off.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He dodged the tackle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
12. Kappa.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 18.
Patriots 10.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Chargers think they have it, and they do!
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. They really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
5-9. Set.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They give it to him again. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hey, Ray. Set.
They're going to pass it here. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd down.
As I watched practices today, Kate, both college and professionally. One thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Herbert now to throw on third. Flushed out of the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Chargers keep adding to that 4-quarter lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. His 4th total score in the game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. May now from the gun. He isn't holding it up. They're able to drop it. Let's set this up quick.
Drake May sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here he goes. One final shot.